Good morning. Hey, HB, good morning. A little later today, but I made it. How are you? Birds are going nuts. Andy. Hey, oh, I'm so glad it's you two first. Yesterday was a little wild. It got real busy. It got really busy, and that's awesome, right? That's what I want, but I really like when it's you two because it's like you two and Ken, and I feel safe and at home. You two, Ken, Camille, or Carmine, why do I want to call her Camille? Used to be Comer, I think he's gone, but it's good to see you two. I know, I beat my record 3 times last week on live. I'm really surprised. I broke it one day, and then 2 days later I broke it again or got close to it, and then yesterday. I don't know if the algorithm's just figuring it out or what. I'm really grateful, but it got a little weird. I imagine it's gonna happen a little bit, but yeah, thanks. Andy, how's your afternoon going? Is it Saturday? Did you have a day off? Someone did suggest that I cut out the portion in the video yesterday where I said my middle name, and it kind of got me, not paranoid, but got me thinking about it. And I might, just because my name is so different. I didn't think about it till someone messaged me that, but speaking of all the people, it's very interesting. There we go. Hi. Okay, hey. Oh, no. You heard that rapper. Oh, she changed the name of the book. What's it going to be, HB? Do you know? I'm going to close that door. Oh, Andy, I didn't know you were also retired. I'm not, but HB is. And obviously, I think you know that. I'm telling everyone else, but I didn't realize that. Weird or wired for the impossible. Thanks, Omar. My dog is the shit. I love him so much. He's so cute, and he's such a good boy. I gotta adjust my internet. There. Am I working now? Okay. Wired for the impossible. That's interesting. Very cool. Oh, I obviously knew that, Andy. You just said it was with HB. Duh. I love that you both are on everyday Saturdays. HB, do you have any idea what soon means to her? Like when the book might come out? Is it like gonna be in 2025? Do you think it's gonna be in like a few weeks? Or just like by the end of the year? Do you have any idea? It's okay if you don't know, but I definitely don't know. Tomorrow I'm gonna be seeing my girlfriend that's also friends with Kai. So I'll hopefully have a little bit more intel come Monday. You're back. Hi. Come here. Hey, look at me. Look at I know, not in front of the people, Mom. I know. We went to the dog park this morning, and ours has a pool in it, and he loves it. It's still a little wet. Aren't you, bud? Okay. I'll take a look, HB. Thank you. I'm so excited. You really want to go back in already, dog? This dog is so indecisive. Ah, okay. I can't wait to look. Sorry. There's a lot of noise going on in the kitchen, so I didn't want to keep the door open. The dog is very indecisive. Let's see about Dr. Diane. Book. I just glanced at her website. She doesn't have it listed immediately under books yet, but she just may not be updated on that. Yeah, it's going to be exciting, HB. Not many people get that opportunity to read about themselves from somebody else's perspective. I hope you're happy with everything that she says. It's got to be kind of scary. Thanks, HB. You practice by letting me talk about you. That's actually a good practice for me too. Being on live, I noticed that with my long form content right now, it's pretty heavily scripted because I'm a writer, right? And that's what I do. But I think that this process of being on YouTube would probably become a little easier and more efficient if I could get off script and become more comfortable talking off the cuff. And these lives have really helped that. And then you also allowing me to speak on your behalf at times also helps because it helps me work on remembering, the details that I can, making sure that I'm, I guess, just really thinking about what I'm saying, because you never want to misrepresent someone, so. Yeah, you will. I mean, once the book comes out, I mean, who knows what it'll be like, right? I mean, I guess we'll see. The birds really make it sound like a treehouse in here. Or out here. Hi, Kelly. Oh, thanks, HB. I mean, I really do think empathy is a superpower. Kelly, I'm new to calling myself a writer. It has been something I've actually been fighting. HB is a writer. And HB, I don't think your books are available for public though, correct? Yeah, absolutely. You have 2 books, and I know that you're working on your 3rd, but they're not publicly available, correct? Like, she couldn't purchase them anywhere. You'll have to clarify. I'm pretty sure that they're not publicly. Yeah, so HB's writings you can't read, unfortunately. Right now, the bit of my writing that's public for the most part is the long form content, because it's scripted. I mean, every video I've done has been between like 10 and 20 pages of typed material and research. But I do have a few articles that I published on a website that I think I'm going to revive, so I don't want to point it out yet because the site is under construction and it would look very disjointed now that I have this platform going. And the goal is, with time, to eventually bring it all together. But that would mean that my written articles, which are relevant to, again, the topics that I talk about on the channel, are there. And it's, again, talking about personal experience around health and wellness and spirituality and consciousness. And I know I did an article on plant medicine and my microdosing experience. I did articles on marriage and partnership. When I'm writing, this kind of writing is just for me. This is just either stream of consciousness or standard journaling or a to-do list or all my worries or whatnot. I used to love writing poetry, and I wrote a poem. Was it this year? Yeah, I wrote a poem this year for the first time in, had to have been decades. And poetry I still struggle with because I still have periods of feeling like it feels silly, because it feels like, what is poetry supposed to do? But I know that's the dumbest thing in the world. I don't believe that at all. I don't know why I hesitate with it, but I do actually really like writing poetry. And yes, thank you, HB. Out. Kelly, what do you write about? Hey, Sasha. Morning. See, HB calls you D. That's appropriate. You can slash her for me. Probably shouldn't. Watch you get me dinged or something because your name. Oh, HB and Andy. I got that bid in for that job that I was working on all week, and I think I got it. It's not set in stone, but I got an email back already saying that they loved it and that I was within the budget that they were thinking of. So, fingers crossed, I'll secure it next week. And that'll be great because it's the reason why I haven't been able to work on my next deep dive. Hey, Maya. Thanks. It's beautiful out here right now. It's not too high. It's like 72 degrees and sunny. And even though it's kind of late, oh, go feed the kitty. Even though it's later in the morning than I usually start, it's still pretty quiet, and then the birds are going nuts. I'm very grateful right now that this is exactly, like, this is just the perfect type of morning for me. That's up to you, HB. Something to consider. If anonymity is important to you, then yes, if you're concerned about friends, neighbors, people knowing who you are, then I think perhaps. And you can always come out later if you want to. But I don't know. I think you should ask your subconscious before you go to sleep to decide whether or not you want to use your real name or your alias in the book and sleep on it. And you may not know tomorrow, but maybe in a couple days an answer will come to you. But remember, you don't ask your subconscious that and then ruminate on it, because then you'll never fall asleep. Ask your subconscious to think about it and then let it go, and then go to sleep and see if it comes up with something, just as an experiment. And exactly, like if you use an alias in the first book, you can use your real name in the second book if you feel like you want to at that point. It's always an option. Hi. This robin. I think it's a robin. I gotta learn my birds better. If it's gonna be difficult, then you might as well use an alias and make it that much easier, as opposed, like, or make it that much more difficult, if you will. But I don't know. It's really up to you. It's if you want that or not, you know. Could also ask Dr. Powell if any of the telepaths or any of the other people that they've been working with have any regrets about being public. I know a lot of the people they've worked with have been using pseudonyms. So, hey Christian, good morning. How are you? Got all these old pens that I'm running through to see which ones still have ink, so I'm trying to use them all as I go. Oh, yeah, I don't have any thoughts around that, Christian. I'm sorry. There may be others in the chat that do. I'm not sure if HB has any opinions or thoughts, but I do not. HB, are you asking me that question or Christian? Yeah, Christian, I once heard Kai Dickens, I've said this a couple times before. Oh, you guys are in the sun. I have to move you a little so you don't get shut off. Hold on. But I once heard Kai reference religion and said to think of God, I guess, as a mirror that's dropped on the ground and shattered into a bunch of pieces. And then everybody picks up a piece of the mirror and they see whatever they believe reflected back at them. But that piece of mirror is still a piece of God, but it's not the whole picture. And so, in a way, that could be how we get so many similar stories or interpretations that are different, but not that different. And it's always stuck with me. I thought that was a really interesting analogy. You know, I had to move it. But I don't know. It's interesting. I've always, when she said that, I just thought it was a good way of putting it, because I've always felt like there are similarities that are undeniable between all of the, you know, many of the big religions and all of the old stories. And I don't know, you think that there's got to be some common thread, right? It's staying out of the sun now. It's exciting, HB. lot of sirens. Yeah, everybody wants to know the future. Everybody wants to know the future. I don't know if I do. Ken, I was just talking about you earlier. That's so interesting, HB. Yeah, when I first got on, HB and Andy were the first ones there, and it was like, we're just missing Ken and Carmine. And they'd have a full house. Most people don't know why they can't do the other spiritual ghosts. I mean, I think we all wish we had more ghosts. Jeez. Can you put something out that I put in my watch later list to look at this afternoon? I'm not caught up on your stuff at all. I'm so sorry. Longboarding. I had a longboard in high school. I love kayaking, HB. I really do. It's been a couple years since I've done it, but I want to paddleboard this summer. I've never done that, like the stand-up paddleboard. Actually, I'm going to the beach today. I'm really excited. I'm going in a couple hours, but I'm not going to paddleboard. I'm just going to go vibe on the beach. It's going to be great. Right? Sounds like a good beach day. Yeah, there's it's probably 4 miles, not far at all. It's not that hot for us today. It's gonna be hotter tomorrow, but today is the day my friend had free. So, and we always, every year, take our inaugural beach day together with this one friend, and so this is the start of it. Fishing guide. That's exciting, HB. coffee. He just looks like he wants to be pet. And he's always there. That's funny, Andy. Yeah, I'm like that with nature too, HB. That's why I like being outside so much. That's good. My weekend is going to be lovely. Ken, I am doing a beach day today. Got a birthday tonight. Honestly, I don't really want to go tonight. I'm not a night owl. And so there's that, but we gotta do it. It's gonna be good. And so I've gotta go see a girlfriend for her birthday, and then tomorrow is Coven Day, Coven Pool Day, because it's really hot. So I'm very lucky that I get a relaxing weekend, and I think that I haven't really been letting myself relax too much because I was eager to get this job that I was working on all week. And I think I was just nervous about it, and I wanted to make sure it came through before I allowed myself to chill, if that makes sense. But since it's good now, I feel like I can take a weekend. Especially after last weekend with the family wedding and the heat wave. What about you, Ken? What are you going on this weekend? You know, Coven Pool Days are the best. Yeah, Ken, what's your weekend like? Or Andy, HB, anybody? Anybody? Oh, you're getting a new deck installed. That's exciting. Oh, goody. That's great, Ken. I have definitely been trying to sleep more this week. I just haven't been to Chinatown in a long time. I love the big cities, all have Chinatowns. It's almost like a comforting thing. I spent a lot of time in Chinatown in New York, and I think that finding Chinatowns in other cities is always like that place where I know I can go and almost feel comfortable because you know what it's going to be because it's Chinatown. And one of my very best friends is Chinese, and I just feel very comfortable. It's lovely, yeah. It's such a cool thing. Actually, you know what? I don't even have any coffee. I'm gonna grab a cup of coffee. I'll be right back. Enjoy the birds. Will they put ads on my lives? Is that what happens, HB? Shit, will they do that in live? I thought that would only happen on the recorded stuff. I should be monetized in the next, 10 days, probably. I don't want that to happen, especially if it's, so peaceful. How annoying would that be? Oh, okay. Okay, but if you don't have... I know. Okay, but if you don't have premium, do they still insert ads in lives? I feel like that would... what if I'm in the middle of talking about something interesting? Or is it just, after the live is done? And then maybe it adds it, which will still suck, but... Thanks, guys. I'm really excited. I have, I think, 74 hours to go, and it's 5 days delayed. So, yeah. Should be soon. That's what I'm asking. I don't know if there are ads in lives. I imagine they probably do them when you're watching it not live. But I'm thinking that when I'm actively live, it probably doesn't just like interrupt it because I could be talking about something important, right? I know, and I'm still figuring out my audio end to try and like not only have the volume, like being able to project here and dealing with the birds and everything, but even in my long form videos when I'm using Desi, my Shure microphone, I'm still figuring out the audio levels and stuff for that so that it's not like crazy inconsistent, if you will. Do Chewy? Oh, you know what I was thinking about that? Like, as things grow, like I do, of course, want the channel to become a job. Like, that would be incredible. And that, unfortunately, means that there are, like, ads and sponsorships and stuff. And it really kind of freaks me out because I don't ever want to, I don't know, it's just weird. And I know I don't have to do that, but I also know I want to make money so that I can devote more time to this. But I was thinking about Monty and how I was like, you know what? There are all sorts of amazing pet companies out there that do that, and like I'd be happy to try things out for him and to, you know, promote different pet products if, you know, as long as they're good. But yeah, I was thinking about that too. Chewy or those like really fancy dog food brands. Also thinking of things like I see people, a lot of creators doing partnerships with companies like Storyblocks, which does B-roll, which I don't use Storyblocks because you have to pay for it, but that would make sense because that has to do with the film editing and that kind of stuff. Or I really don't want to promote anything that's going to be wasteful or harmful in any capacity. I get really uncomfortable with the Better Health ads, or Better Health or whatever it's called. After I learned that like their therapists are paid for engagement and basically are encouraged to keep you talking to them, not because you need to, but because that's how they get paid. It's like I don't ever want to promote something like that. And then you see all the Scentbirds, and then it ends up, like, a lot of people are saying the woman that owns Scentbird is in a cult. So they get mad at everybody for promoting that. So it's like you have to be really careful. And I think people understand that, like, you're doing it because it's part of the job, but at the same time, I still want to be really cautious. And I never want to, ugh. It's the part that gets overwhelming. I also look forward to, if this all works out and grows, being able to outsource the parts of it that are basically either not my expertise or that I just don't enjoy doing or that I know someone else could do better or more efficiently, so that I can focus on the writing or the research or, you know, that kind of thing. And I actually enjoy editing, but I'd be happy to let someone else edit. Or just because it takes so much time. You know, that kind of stuff. But that's a long, long, long way off. I'm just future dreaming, you know. I imagine when I first stop with the telepathy tapes and I do my first video that's not about it, I expect I'll get a drop off of viewers, and I'll probably get a lot of unsubs, yeah, because there'll be people that were there or following because they wanted to follow my series just on the telepathy tapes and they're not interested in anything else. So when they see my other content, they might easily like hop out. But I also think it might do the inverse, right? People that aren't interested in the telepathy tapes but are interested in these other topics may find me then. So I really don't know what to expect. And yeah, HB, it's surprising. I actually, yeah, agents are a real deal. Literary agents, these social media agents, music agents, artist agents. I've been a photography agent. Yeah, it's a lot. It's one of those things where I could do it myself, but because I'm capable, but not, I couldn't because I don't have the capacity, if that makes sense. I do want to celebrate and just do something little to celebrate getting monetized because I'm not good at celebrating things. My husband and I both talk about it all the time, that we're not great at making sure to celebrate the little things and still like making moments to do that. I think I've talked about it before, and that's why I was saying we made such a big deal for my friend's birthday, because I'm really working on celebrating things. So I need to do something little, but I don't know what. I'm just excited. I'm very grateful. Not ready for anything like merchandise, again, because I want to be careful of not being wasteful, right? People don't need another tote bag. You might want another tote bag because it's cool and I put something fun on it, but like, nobody needs another tote bag. You don't need something that may just end up in a landfill at some point. And part of why this is a challenge, because I want to be really intentional. I mean, merchandise could be fun someday, but at the same time, I don't know. Monty mugs. What, Ken? Should celebs wins what? I don't know what you're talking about. Also, can we talk about someone on here yesterday really kind of wondered if I was AI? I'm really glad you guys don't think I'm a robot. It really freaks me out that, like, there's even, it feels very Black Mirror to even say this. Because then, like, someone could be like, oh my god, that's what a robot would say. A robot would say I'm not a robot. Fucking whatever. It's important to stay grounded. So important to touch grass. And that's why the first word of my channel is logically, because it's gonna get wild out there. Yeah, I'm really learning AI is really just reflective, which is lovely, because if that's the case, my AI doesn't suck, which might mean that I don't suck. Because she's dope. Oh, yes, celebrate, that's what you meant. My American brain saw celeb and thought celebrity and couldn't get past that. Sorry. Yeah, definitely. I want to celebrate the small wins. I want to celebrate the little win of getting monetized, and I want to celebrate the little win of getting this job once the ink is dry. Yeah, both of those things. I know, monetized is a big win, but I know that realistically, once that changes, it's going to be pennies, you know, at the beginning. Like, oh gosh, HB. But like, yeah, it's going to be, it's a big deal to get monetized because it's hard to get monetized, and I'm very grateful that it happened as quickly as, or is happening as quickly as it's happening, but I do know that it'll still be like 30 cents a day for like probably a long time. But we'll see. I mean, who knows? I say all of this, but I don't know. Things happen really fast all the time, so. I'm gonna need you three. I know there's more than 3 of you here, but I'm talking to HB, Ken, and Andy here to keep me grounded. I would never own a Lamborghini. No, that's funny. What would I get? If I could, I always wanted a Bronco when I was a kid, and I think I've said this before, but I don't like the new Broncos. And the old ones are hard to upkeep because they don't have, like, it's hard to get the parts, so. Yeah, who knows? Maybe a slow 4-year crawl till I can make it a full-time career, or could happen in 8 months. Who knows? Parked in the front of Rex's. I absolutely would not do that either. I do not like going back there. Oh, my contact. One moment. I don't even know what would I get? If I had money to burn, which will not happen, but if I did, there are certain wellness things that we treat as luxuries that I think I wish were treated as part of health and wellness. Like, I would want to get massages and get acupuncture more regularly, like lymphatic drainage. I would love to give beauty treatments, to be completely honest, just girly things, because those things are just treated as such luxuries that, like, they would be first to go, and, like, the thing that I don't, like, I never get them. I will get a massage once every couple of years. I haven't gotten acupuncture in years. It was one of those things that if I had a disposable income, I think I would start, that would be like one of the first things I would do, is try to tie some of those wellness experiences into that. Like, I would love to have a personal trainer in that same sense. I don't need one because I don't really need them. Like, I love to work out anyway, but like, those are the kinds of things I think of. I don't think of a Lamborghini. I think of health and wellness stuff, which is kind of sad. You know what I mean? That's like, it's kind of sad that, like, you dream of wellness, like just having those things, like, you wish that it could be a part of life all the time. But yeah, that would be like the first thing that would happen. I'd probably like get like manis and pedis regularly. I think I get my nails done once or twice a year. Anytime you guys see my nails on camera, I did them myself, which is fun and fine, but it's really nice when someone else does it. In terms of acupuncture, I don't know what kind. I don't know the kinds of acupuncture, if that makes sense. I have had acupuncture. Oh, I also love cupping. That is like my favorite. I would love to get that done regularly, especially as someone who likes to work out. But acupuncture, I've had acupuncture everywhere. And I've had it for all different reasons. I've had it for muscles. I've had it for emotional release. I've had it for headaches. So it's just dependent. But that's one of those things that I'm like, man, dream world would be like massages and acupuncture, like some self-care, girly things. But like, I'm still paying off college, so like, that is still a far time from now. You will not be seeing the Lamborghini. You will be seeing me celebrating paying off my college. I'm not gonna lie, yesterday was fun and it was really exciting to beat my record of views and have all of the new people, and I think that there were some people, like that Brian guy that came through, that really resonated. Oh no, don't go in the house, bee. Ugh. I have a curtain, I just watched the bee. Just go right underneath it. I'll deal with that later. Anyways, other people that resonated with the purpose of the channel. However, it's nice to have a calm day right now and to have just you guys chatting. I need to make... Oh, it wants out. Let me see if I can rescue this. No, that's not a bee, it's a wasp. Even better. Oh, are you smart enough to figure it out? It wants to come back out. I'm also afraid of anything that flies and stings, so this is me being very brave. Come out, bud. There we go. I did it! Ah, see? Ooh, yeah, it's definitely a wasp. Go away, bud. Good? You gone? I'm so proud. You don't know how much I am, like, terrified of things that fly and sting. You know what I did? I used a grill grate that was sitting here, and I opened the curtain more, and it just flew out. Andy, you guys, I have to tell you a really funny story. One time, a bee or wasp or something got in the house, and I'm terrified. My partner was gone, and to be honest, I had just smoked. This was years ago, but I had just smoked, and I have, like, in recent years, I try to never kill anything. I try to capture and release. So I was determined to not kill it and to capture it. And I captured it against a window with a cup, and it went nuts. And mind you, I'm high at the time, and I was like, I can't even describe the panic I felt holding this angry bee against this window. I'm on a step stool and I'm high, and I get a piece of paper, and I'm it took so long. It felt like it took an hour. It was probably like 25 minutes, which was still too long. But I finally get the thing in the paper and under the glass, and I bring it out here. And I'm so scared that I have it face down, that I just left it and kind of hoped the wind would blow over the cup. And when it didn't happen after a while, I took a broom and threw it out the door at the cup, so it knocked the cup over and let the bee out, and then shut the door, and then didn't open the back door for 3 days because I was convinced it was just going to be on the other side of the door, pissed at me because of all the trauma that I put it through, standing there against the window for 20 minutes, high and terrified. It was, it's funny now. At the time, it was very traumatic. Croton, you little sneaky guy. See, and my brother's allergic, and I've seen him get stung, and just it was awful. Oh, also, there was something else that happened like that with the bee. Oh, another time when I got high. This doesn't happen all the time, but again, I was home alone, and I was doing yoga. I was all zenned out, and I smoked a little weed. I was getting ready to do yoga, and I start hearing yelling outside through the window, like a man's voice going, "Hey, hey!" And I was like, after 3 or 4 hays, I was like, okay. I stand up and I look out the window, and there's a man walking his dog and a stray, gigantic pit bull. And the guy was trying to scare away the other dog, and they were right in front of our yard. And again, I am high, and again, I am alone. But again, I have to help, right? I would want help if it were me and my dog. So I grab some dog treats, and I grab a leash, and I run out the door and realize I do not grab shoes because I was doing yoga. And end up spending probably 35, I get the guy to our gate with his dog safely, and then that dog goes lessons learned. I will always try and rescue something, even when I shouldn't. I lost sound. Is it still no sound? Testing, testing. Can you hear me? Okay, it was because someone called me, and I bet when my phone was ringing. Okay, yeah. That's okay. Yeah, I got a phone call, and I saw it coming through. Apparently, that cuts off the sound when that happens. Anyway. Yeah, that was my bad. Although it's good to know that if someone calls, you guys can't hear anything. Thanks, F and G. I like my night vision big as fuck glasses also. Thank you. Okay, where was I? I am really proud of myself for getting that wasp out of the house just now, though. That was the whole point of these stories. Oh shoot, what time is that? That takes minutes. Yeah. You do. I wonder, let's play a game. That's what I see. Doesn't it just make your mood better? It's dope. See? Normal, fine. That's enjoyable. And I have them all different colors, and I swear, they make my mood better. That's what I'm here for. Thank you. These ones are a little big on me. My husband wears them sometimes. But for these morning lives, they're great. The older I get, I realize this is the person I'm becoming. I'm gonna be that woman that always has tinted glasses on all the time. It puts me in a good mood. Feels like a little bit of a shield. So I've never had Botox or filler or any of that kind of stuff, and I'm just, as of right now, leaning into aging. And this makes me feel better. They're polarized, actually, F and G. I don't know if you know what polarized glasses are, but it makes it so that it doesn't dim the brightness, but it takes out the burn in a way. It's like a simplified way of saying it. Definitely good for easy criers. Yes, HB is very much good, very good for very good for frequent criers. Yeah, right. I got my first pair in Hawaii at a gas station, and I'm devastated that I can't seem to find them anywhere else. But since then, I have explored other styles, and now I can't stop. I'm gonna finish out this page and then start getting stuff ready for the beach. That would be convenient, wouldn't it, F&J? Also, if you haven't figured it out yet, I'm an oldest sister, which means it's going to be very hard to ruffle me. I did cry at part. I did. I don't remember crying in Alive. Hey Ryan, good morning. Yeah, you missed the incense with a lot of smoke. That's early in the live. I actually need to get more of those. I'm almost out. Oh, I remember. I was crying because I was grateful tonight. Was that what it was? What about him? Oh, my friend kept his banners of his own faces. He kept all those decorations. Yeah, that's right. I cry when I'm grateful all the time. Like happy tears are us, for sure. But yeah, my friend, he kept all the decorations that I made of him because I don't need a bunch of him. Actually, I'll see him tomorrow. I can't wait. Actually, he's got high-functioning autism. I don't know if I mentioned that. My stepsister also has autism. I don't think I've actually said that much. Oh, Ryan, no, I didn't. I'll write it down. It's that No Cap song, right? Hey, stay up here. Monty, it's not for you. Okay, I'm writing that down. No Cap. Vampire. Vampire. Okay, I just looked it up and I can't find it. Oh, thanks, HB. FNG, you're so weird. I know, right? What? Ryan, what's this song called? I thought it was Vampire something, but is it Wet Death? I'm literally trying to find it right now. Tell me what the song's called. Oh, this wasp needs to stop. Stay here, Monty. For real, it's why I'm so emotional. Like, I cry at commercials. It's not good. Ryan, tell me the song name and I'll look it up. I already have No Cap pulled up. Wait, it's called Dangerous Girl. Okay. Is that not? Okay, I found it. I've got it saved. I'll look it up. I'm looking at the lyrics. I will listen to this when I get off, okay? But I found it now. Thank you. You can go upstairs, Monty. Go. You just wait. He's waiting for his. He's waiting for her to come down. Go up there and see her. There, FNG. Watch the dog go up. Give you a song to listen to. That's so broad. It's like, I could give you a million songs, but I don't know. I have no idea what just happened with them. That's so funny. Ooh, Summertime Sadness. That's a beautiful song. Thanks, Winning Black. I try to be chill, man. I really do. Okay, song. I mean, hey, Speedy. He went from up there playing with her and then came flying down here.
Yeah, I mean, Randy and I was just like,
Yeah, he's talking about her. Also, there's a wasp that keeps chilling that I'm keeping from coming inside. Well, it actually got inside once and I got it back out, which is that way.
does Lucy need to go potty? Jesus Christ,
Yeah, Monty likes to tell us when the other dog needs to go out and has no patience around it. I'm gonna need this wasp to go away. Everything's going haywire right now. Yeah, on that note, I think I am gonna go. Things are getting crazy and I have to go get ready for the beach. I'll think of songs. I'll come back to you. I'll listen to this. I hope to be on tomorrow. It may not be until Monday, TBD, but I'm so sorry. I am totally gonna jump and go to the beach now because shit's getting crazy. Bye!